How are you doing? I'm Dharma, and this is going to be a message for Libra. I'm going to try to change some things up this week and see if we can get into a different flow of some things, okay? So this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. Anybody that was interested, welcome to Dharma's trial and error of different styles of reading, okay? So there's probably going to be an extended for this. The link for that is going to be in the box below. You can go to Vimeo, or you can join the membership side of this channel. You get all of the extendeds. We do a daily moon over there, and we've got meditations and yoga. And here shortly, we're going to pick that up in a hurry. Also, the private readings are now open again. You can get those for a limited time for me. And I added a new one called How Do They Feel About Me? So when you order that, make sure you have your person in mind, because I'm not going to contact you first and find out who it is that you want to talk about. The energy is attached to it, so we don't need to waste that time in between, okay? It takes me a long time to do the reading, so I want to make sure that we don't waste time with extra contact, okay? And it'll probably show up in your spam. So if you're waiting for a reading from me right now, it's probably in your spam. All right, I just saw the new directions card. So let's go ahead. If somebody wants to timestamp this when it's over, that would be great. But let's go ahead and get started with Libra. All right, the first, this is an oracle deck. I forget who it's called. I want to get an overall energy for the time frame, please. What is some overall energy advice for this time frame for Libra? Ooh, 2 decks, day and night. And then you have the night ride. Well, first of all, I love this particular image of the night ride because it's got Ganesh there, okay? The elephant oftentimes talks about gifts and being generous and gentle and telepathic. And then you have these two owls outside looking at the stars or whatever it is that they're doing. But one of them has their arm around the other one, and it's very sweet. It feels like I've got you, and someone is sitting here like it's day and night, or maybe you get to choose whether you would rather have day or night as far as a type of lifestyle. This could be option A and option B, and they are like day and night, completely different from each other. And she's looking at the night ride like that. I think that is... I don't know. I don't want to go ahead and jump and say this person's like, I want to have this particular experience. But what I think is going to happen during this time frame is that Libra, or somebody involved with a Libra, is experiencing a whole other vibe of what life could be like in a real way. And the look on her face is, I can't decide if she's happy or not. I mean, she's holding the sun in her hands. But it is, I don't know. I mean, some of it feels maybe disappointing or something like that, but it's day and night. But around this elephant, and you have the Ganesh, right? That it talks about magic and gifts, and they come forward and bring the things. And this looks so comfortable and so sweet, and it's like just so different than anything that you're used to or have been for a while. The golden mirror. Wow, a self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Well, maybe that's the day part, right? The golden mirror. We're talking about day and night, and I did put it on this side. You were in a relationship with I hate to use the word narcissist because that's a clinical diagnosis. Right, but we're going to go off what the cards say. Right there it is. One side of, if we're talking about the difference between day and night, on one side, that's what you were dealing with. Someone who is self-absorbed, narcissistic, a one-sided relationship, and sometimes they love bomb you to get you back in their good graces. Well, what about this other side of this relationship here. It's a coffee cup. It's friendship. It's feeling uplifted. Oh my God. Coffee cup says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. You have somebody here. You might hang out with them at night a lot, but you guys might do the eating and the drinking and all of that. And this person has their arm around you. This is they're like a protector bird. They might gift you things if they're sitting on that elephant. And this is supposed to be a friendship, but it's the two dynamics between these two different relationships or these two scenarios. You know, it could be like, let's say for some random person, when you go to work, all right, you're around this sun energy, this golden mirror energy, and it makes you feel awful. And then at nighttime, you go and you hang out with this friend, and there's coffee and it's sweet and you guys are talking to each other and it is just kind of special. It really is the difference between day and night. And I guess for whatever reason, you're being shown this lesson or something like that during this time frame. So let's talk about all the parties that are involved. Because it's not, let's talk about the golden mirror side. It's one-sided, it's self-absorbed, it feels draining. The Chariot. Wow, she has on a wedding veil. And she's by herself in this boat. And you have this masculine who is by themselves in that chariot, and it doesn't look like they're going in the same direction. And both of these people are frowning. This is a frowny relationship. Like they're not, it's not. But they would like to reconcile. I think this person is addicted to makeup to break up. And if we're talking about the scary N-word, okay, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, as soon as they feel you let go, they're going to come back at you like this. That is what people who are attached to those words do. As soon as they feel their supply let go, they must return. But it feels like you're constantly having to grab to get some kind of attention or recognition or it feels draining. And if we're talking about the sign of Libra and we're talking about dealing with something that is one-sided, that means that Libras are standing there with their scales like this. What Libra do you know that is going to sit there and handle that and deal with that? And it feels like there's been, especially if she has on a wedding veil, that these two, and this one here is fully in armor. It's 2022, pal. There is no war in your front doorstep, okay? But he's fully armored. You can't, like, penetrate this one. And it feels like she's like, okay. And the devil. And there is there's a lesson to be learned here. And then I want to go back to dragon medicine that we've been talking about for, I don't know, long now, a month now. And the dragon, okay, they guard their treasure. They hoard their treasure. And these dragons and the spirit medicine is coming to us. And the lesson that we're supposed to be learning from that is that we are the treasure. And these dragons are protecting us, but they're like, you have to wake up and see what's knocking at your door, even if it feels sweet and nostalgic and whatever, because it feels draining. It really, really does feel draining in a real way. Okay, so let's talk about this other side here. This coffee cup and this night ride. Queen of Swords. She's all dressed up. She looks all pretty. Somebody might have on a hat. And she just is kind of Four of Pentacles. The Tower and Two of Cups. You might, we're going to get into the actions in a minute, but there is something that happens here where it might turn from you guys are friends to you're not friends anymore. Like, it, Two of Cups, Tower, Two of Cups. But I wanted to know, that took a left turn. I wanted to know about this person. Like, tell me about who they are. They could have fire in their chart. They could drive a white vehicle. They could wear like army clothes. You know what I mean? Just for whatever purpose. And they are the one that reach out to you with this Ace of Wands and a Page of Wands. They want to hang out. That's what I'm saying. Let's go have drinks. Let's be friends. Let's do the friendship thing. That sounds like fun. Let's do that. And the Tower again. And Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. It's like you two get together. I don't think that you two are going out or doing whatever this is during this time frame. I don't think that you're doing that under the guise of trying to be in a relationship. It feels like two people are friends and you guys get together and you go out and you do this thing, and by the end of the night, they have their arm wrapped around you and the both of you are just stupid happy. I mean, it's like it's like glee. It's like night and fucking day. That's exactly what it feels like. You're like, I think that you're awesome. And they're like, wait, whatever you like, what can I do for you here? Like and both of these people have their eyes closed and they're smiled. This is a pleasant surprise. Maybe it's been a minute since you've hung out with this person, but by the end of the night, they have their arms wrapped around you. Okay. So what are this one over here? What are they doing right now during this time frame? Trying to intervene. They want to be cohesive. They want to get back in because they've been blocked off. They cause problems. And they've got this miscommunication here, and they're like, new beginning, just kidding, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I don't like this. Like, I don't even really want to spend any more time on this energy, and I'm hoping that maybe you feel that way too. Because it's exhausting. They're like, hi, I'm going to intervene and completely block you from anything you're doing. Just kidding. After you lose your opportunity, and then you go and pick yourself back up again, and they're like, hi, again, me again. And that is not a... Yikes. And so restraint, exactly. During this time frame for a while, I think that the feminine in this is restraining themselves. Because she's like, it's like night and day. And I honestly wonder if whoever's connecting with being the one in the middle of these two, I wonder if you ever would have disconnected from this energy if you weren't shown what it looks like on the other side. Because like some people get together with someone and they get love bombed and they're like, oh my God, this is real, deep, gorgeous love. But then for the rest of the duration of the relationship, they aren't treated very well at all under any circumstances. And it doesn't click because they're especially if you're a Libra, you're like, I just want to find justice here. I want to find peace. I want to find fairness, the people pleaser thing. And somehow or other, spirit or whatever you want to call it, opportunity, circumstance, brings in another opportunity. I'm gonna write that down because it's night and day. Now tell me what their actions are and what they're doing right now and during this time frame. You might be at a tavern. That's the Celtic tavern music. Okay, the dog. That's my point. All right, this person is supposed to be your friend, or at least you guys may have even sat down with each other and had a conversation that went something along the lines of, I know that you're not looking for a relationship, but you're tons of fun. Let's go out and have some drinks. I'm not doing anything. You're not doing anything. We don't have to like codependent attach ourselves. Can we just go out and have a good time? Small town, whatever. Let's go have fun. Whack the dog. And then you two might connect conversation-wise over past relationships. This new person, because you're both coming out as outs, both with wisdom and experience and insight. And you may have both had really, really, really terrible relationships. Both of you were married to a golden mirror. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like, Libra's a victim, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know who this person is in your life, but they suck. Not only do they suck as a human being, they suck your life force out of you. And they drain you and try to make you feel small. It's like when you're standing at the sun, standing outside, you can't look at the sun. It's too bright. It's too intense. It's too hot. It's too overbearing. It's too much. But this one comes out in the twilight with freaking drinks and fairy lights. And you guys are having this conversation about, oh yeah, I know exactly what that feels like. And she did this, and you're like, oh my God, I know that. He did this. And you guys are just like, cheers to that and high five. And you guys are just having a really nice time under the moon. It is affectionate. There's recognition. And then it feels like there's an invitation after that. It does. For a new beginning. Yeah, they want to go do something. I bet. Okay, so tell me what we do with this situation for the rest of this time frame. With this golden mirror, what do we do? What do both of us do with this? 8 of Wands, the moon, 3 of Pentacles. It's temperance. You're trying to be, it's devil energy. 6 of Cups. This is an old, nasty karmic cycle. And you know it is. And they're trying to work on things, and I heard coexist. Can we just coexist? Can we do that for this time frame? Can we just do that? That's what it feels like. Can you please stop it? What's their reaction to that? They're like, oh, I'll just wait. They don't like it. Okay, they don't feel good about that situation because you might be legally married to this person or legally tied to them because of justice and the Emperor. This could be baby daddy, something like that. But if we're talking about a work situation, this is someone you're like contracted to. You're technically supposed to be continuing to work with this person. And for now, you're like, can we just coexist? Is that possible? And it feels like it goes quiet, or you make it go quiet because you're focusing on this person. This is just an evening out, right? And it feels really awesome, but it comes with a tower moment. So I want to see what happens next. Let's go to an extended. And we are going to get rid of this really heavy energy. And I just really want to open up and find out all about this person and what it is that they are going to bring forward, not only during this time frame, but in the future, and what you can expect from them, because it feels very sweet. It feels just really awesome, like a comrade, okay, in a real way. So the link for the extended is going to be in the box below in just a minute. It's going to be on members, or you can find it on Vimeo. Okay, but I have to record it first, so because this is live. So come back in about 10-15 minutes and you'll see that there. Don't forget, private readings are open again. And join us for all the fun stuff we do. Till next time, Libra, bye.